Hi. So, I'm letting you in on in the catacombs. These are one of the many catacombs we have around Willie's. I'm speaking quietly because I'm back here. We're buying a guitar right now, and I want to share a few things with you. We normally buy guitars out in the open. For 30 years, I like to buy guitars, but I thought I'd take this guitar back and kind of explain a few things to you. This guitar, which appears to be right now a late 40s 4950 J-45. This guitar has sat on a store, in a small store. They drove about 5 hours to get here. And this has been sitting in that store for a while. They didn't really understand what they had. You can tell this is that it's got a modern logo, so it's not a script logo. We had talked about that. It does have a tapered headstock, so it's skinny here and fat there. That tapered headstock puts it in that 49 to 51. By 52, they quit doing a tapered headstock. You'll notice this has no tuner buttons. So that's what you get. You can't tune it. It hurts. But what this does have is lots of cracks. Now, many guitar dealers will sell guitars like this. We always, if we own the guitar and it's not on consignment, which is rare, we always fix this up. So this is going to go through the shop, and cracks being what they are, they're about $25 an inch to fix. So we'll put whatever it takes. Even if we lose money, we'll put that into this guitar. You can also see that it has a small pick guard, a brown case, and you can see this has the larger pick guard, so you see the difference in pick guards here, the small one and the big one. This is a J50. Back in the early 40s, Gibson offered a J45, but for $5 more, you could get a J50, and you would pay extra because this wood would have no mineral streaking. It would be a more perfect wood, and frankly, much harder to find, so they'd pay a guy hourly wage to go through and sort through the wood for the J50. But lately, J45s are more popular, so we're trying to find as many J45s as we can. A guitar from this time period, would we see them priced anywhere from $55 to $65. This will be dramatically lower than that. You, my friends, won't see this for months, but we're going to put this through the shop. We'll put buttons on it. We will fix up all the cracks, and if there's anything loose inside here. And by the way, do you hear that? You can hear that rattling. That's a brace that's loose inside of there, and that kind of comes with the territory, especially on the back. When you have back cracks, the braces come undone. You have to get some glue in there and tap those down. If you're ever out there looking, you do want to make sure that you can't slide the width of a piece of paper underneath the bridge, nor back here. If it's lifting at all, you'll have to take this neck out and put it back in. We've discussed that before. I won't get into neck sets, but they need to come out and they need to come in, and so you got action. This has got fairly decent action. I think there's enough saddle height here that we can adjust this. Our big problem with this guitar is these cracks. Again, you'll see this in a couple of months, but I just wanted to share this, that we do have yet another Brazilian rosewood, Brazilian bridge, all original Gibson J45. They're hard to find, and when you own one of these, you usually don't want to let it go. I understand this was an elderly person that let this go, but these are magical guitars. A Brazilian rosewood fingerboard is $1,000 optional these days. A Brazilian rosewood bridge is a few $100s these days. Getting wood that was from trees that were fallen in the 20s, wood from Gibson was aged 20 years. That was back in the 50s. So then it's aged another 65 years from that, so this wood is probably 100 years old. That is what's going to get expensive in a few more years. Wood supplies, lumber supplies for homes are going up. Exotic wood supplies from trees that are 400, 700 years old, they are going up too. So I just wanted to share this a little bit back here in one of the lesson rooms, and we're going to go up front and buy this. We've known about the guitar for a while. It's an original guitar that needs some love. We're happy to do it, and then we're going to share it with you. It'll be on the wall probably sometime in August. So I just wanted to share that, and then we're going to pan over to this poster that I've had since college. Bye now.